Welcome to a review of a BMW 5 Series. This is the F10. This is my personal car actually. This is a 520D MSport, and look at it. One of the best looking executive cars around. Superb, all the creases in the right places. Being the MSport, you've got the nice deeper front bumpers and the side skirts. I just absolutely love the bulges on the bonnet. Absolutely sets it off. And these lights, superb. Nice aggressive look. Look at that. Just love that look. It's aggressive but elegant at the same time. So, you know, not too loutish, you know, a yobbish or anything like that. It's got that aggressiveness but with a tinge of executive class. You can see excellent side profile. Really like how it flares out there subtly, not over the top. And then you've got, some of these do have boot spoilers, but this has got slight lip there just to show it off. So the rear portions are lovely. This car just looks fantastic, I think. What do you think? I think this is the best looking executive car around, and it's rather conservative compared to some of the outlandish designs BMW have been coming out with. Looking at the back, you got excellent leg room. Of course, you got the big hump in the middle, so it's not great for 3 people, but 2 people will sit here in comfort, and the seat bolsters are long, and so they're very comfy for long journeys. And looking at the interior design, it looks really nice. I really like the satin silver finish there, and as you can see, nice quality plastics, good hard wearing. I've had my kids in the back here, and look, the seats are like new. This car has done 121,000 miles, but you wouldn't know it, and that's just because of the quality of BMW. This car has the subtle mood lighting underneath. It isn't like your over-the-top Mercedes ones. That mood lighting there is very subtle. It was a £250 option. If you look at the interior, it's a bit conservative compared to what the Mercedes is like, but I think that design is really elegant, classy, and this is in my favourite finish, the silver aluminium type finish there, fascia. Excuse me. As you can see, the highest quality of material. So on the Mercedes might look better in terms of design, but they use cheap plastics. But here, there's no cheapness around here. These are like proper metallic materials there. This car has done 121,000 miles, and look, all the buttons have worn super well. And this is my favorite steering wheel. This design is beautiful, and I know some people don't like it because this is a thick steering wheel, but for me, because I've got big hands, it's perfect for me, and I like how it curves in like that here, so it's perfect for driving. And it's got nice, you know, what do you call it, heavy, not heavy, but it is it's not your like your Japanese cars where you can go like that and you don't feel nothing. This feels connected. I absolutely love it. So let's go for a quick test drive. Before we do that, I should mention about all of this stuff, features. So this one doesn't have the widescreen. This got the standard screen there, but it has got the front and rear sensors and the usual stuff like navigation. And the good thing about this is that you've got the onboard service history, etc. on this vehicle. Let's have a look. There you go. You can even go in here and you can even check the sort of stuff that's been done. So people can't fake it. But as you can see, lovely. I just love being in here. And as you guessed, I rather like this car. And it's really nice with this, for the sporting edge, it's got the black roof lining there. Maybe not great for the kids if you've got young kids, because it can be a little bit dark, but the windows are quite big, so they can see easily out, and they open very wide, so it's easy to get baby seats in and out of this car. And as you can see, just underneath the headrest are the some connectors there for the baby seats, and you've got your ISOFIX. So in terms of a family car, it is lovely. So let's go for a quick test drive. So when you're sat down on this car, you're sat low down to give that sporty feeling. Nonetheless, it's a nice views all round, good visibility. And even though this is the MSport package, it's rather comfortable. It's not too bad, and I'm running on run flats. The power delivery on this car is absolutely superb. It's a 2-litre engine, but it is lovely. So much really nice torquey delivery, more than enough power really. Of course, if you get the 530 diesel, that's next level, but this is plenty powerful enough. The nice reassuringly heavy steering, but not too heavy, but very direct. It is, you feel like you're connected to the road. Such a lovely sporting drive. Feels really tight. This car's done 121,000 miles, but it feels so tight. It does wonderful turns. Really easy to steer into tight corners. Look at this tight turn, easy as you like. It's nice and comfortable without being too hard, and of course you're very well insulated. The one thing I like about BMWs and Mercs really is that they've got really good insulation. And if we have a look, this is a lovely interior, lovely place to be. Top quality materials all around. So yes, lovely drive, as you'd expect from a BMW. It's got the more sporty drive compared to a Mercedes, but what do you expect? That's BMW for you. But this MSport version combines comfort with sporting dynamics very well, and it's why this car is my favorite executive car. So here goes to the summary. I've kind of given my view away there, but anyway, let's go for a final summary on the vehicle. So we've gone for a test drive. Car drives beautifully. Yes, it can be a little bit hard on these run flats, but it's not too bad. It's got the nice mix. If you go for the SE, you'll get a much softer ride, and obviously if you get the air suspension, which comes standard with the estate cars, you get the magic carpet ride. But this, I think, is the pick of the range. The 520D MSport gives the sporty look, and you've got a powerful engine with 190 brake horsepower, and there's some more with uprated with over 200 horsepower actually, and gives excellent fuel economy. I've been averaging nigh on 38 miles per gallon. Obviously I haven't got a heavy right foot, but you can easily achieve over 40 miles per gallon on the motorway. So what can you ask for? Something that's economical and has the power to keep up and looks this good. And of course these seats are supremely comfortable, and they even have these extenders, so if you're longer you get your under thigh support that I keep banging on about. So they're perfect, absolutely perfect for long journeys. They hug you and you never get tired in these cars, and this is supposed to be the sports version. So there you go. I've had this car now for 3.5 years actually, and literally all I've done is change the rear tyres. One thing this does do is eat the rear tyres, so that's all I've done. Rear tyres and engine and oil filter and brake fluid, the usual maintenance services, but nothing's gone wrong on this car in the 3.5 years that I've had it. So yes, these BMWs do have a reputation but for some reason the 5 Series always seems to be that little bit more reliable. Maybe I've got lucky. I've had about 10 5 Series in my life in terms of my personal cars, and not a single one's given me any problems. So there you go, I've done over 10,000 miles in this car, and now it's 121,000 miles. So actually I've done nearly 14,000 miles in it, and no problems whatsoever, other than those rear tyres being eaten up. But one thing I would say, if you're looking for these cars, make sure excuse me, that it's got full service history like this car. You cannot skimp on maintenance. The reason probably why this car hasn't broken down is because it's been maintained. So one thing with BMWs is they do not like you not maintaining them. So if you do your regular maintenance, these cars shouldn't give you too much of a problem. Especially these 5 Series, they're generally very good indeed. And it's low tax, about £120. And if you get the 63 plate and above, they're ULEZ compliant, the diesels. What more can I say? This is by far my favourite executive car. It's cheap to run, relatively cheap to insure, and it's been supremely reliable for me. So, and I mean, just look at it. It is absolutely beautiful. So if you can get one, make sure it's fully maintained. Other than that, go for it. Best of luck, and like and subscribe. Bye bye.